Hindi sila nag-budge. They remained loyal to the Constitution and their Commander-in-Chief.
Panoorin ang interview ni former Senator Antonio Trillanes kung bakit nabigo si Pionatic Sara Duterte at ang mga DDS na kumbinsihin ang AFP na bumaliktad laban kay PBBM at mang-agaw ng kapangyarihan. Just like the ICC Appeals Chamber's decision, si Sara na naman ang nagiging dahilan. May saltik daw kasi ang gaga.
Would you consider that as the worst? Ito yung kung talaga matatanggal si BBM, yun sana yun.
Yun na yun. Kasi doon talaga sila may plano. Doon sa echo chamber nila, they were expecting na mag-assume na si Sara as president noong November 17. Kasi yun yung pinaniwala sa kanila eh. Walang ganong sentimiento na magre-rebelde sila. They will throw their careers away for a cause. Kasi ang cause dito is iluluklok mo si Sara. Ayaw ng mga official kay Sara no? Dahil dalawang bagay. Dahil pro-China siya at dahil nakita nila psychologically unstable si Sara.
Meaning, may saltik ang Pionatic Sara na yan at pro-China pa. Super combo ng political nightmare para sa bansa, kaya ang may saltik lang at super corrupt at ambisyosong mga retired military lang ang pumanig sa mga DDS kasi may perang involved at may kapalit ding pwesto sa gobyerno na add-ons.
We have been experiencing my father's political life for a long time. I remember in 1963-64 when he was Senate President, wala kaming narinig kundi oust Senate President Marcos every day. I remember that. So
it's quite refreshing even for us who didn't vote for Bongbong Marcos to see how consistent his views are on this issue of destabilization and military intervention. Views he already expressed more than 2 decades ago in his interview with talk show Queen Chris Aquino.
We've been used to this kind of thing, no? And kahit papano, if you're in politics, there's no way around it. Wala ka namang magagawa na lahat masaya eh. Merong magki-criticize kahit ano pang gawin mo. So you just have to take it as it comes. And as I said, keep your mind open. And kung talagang it is a constructive criticism, then sige, makinig ka. But you also have to not take it all to heart because kung minsan etong mga nagsasalita ng pinipintasan kayo is not because they really believe that dahil kalabang mo eh.
Siyempre.
Ano pa naman gagawin nila? Alam nga naman na pupuriin ka. So it is part of their job. So you just have to trabaho lang, ganyan lang naman talaga.
Dito sa interview na ito, PBBM seemed to clearly understand, even at a younger age, the role of the military and the importance of political consolidation of power.
Do you think pwede pa tayong bumalik dun sa, could it be possible na martial law would come back to the Philippines? Could a person be as strong as your father was? Or do you think we have enough electoral safeguards ngayon at malakas na ang Senado at Kongreso na imposible nang mangyari yun ulit?
Well, speaking as an oppositionist, I don't know. I don't know na malakas na ang Kongreso at saka ang Senado because the Pangasinan Express is one term that has been used about the House about the Congress. But I think it is not how my father was able to consolidate his foundation was really the key. And if we are going to talk about martial law, ang martial law, ang inaasahan mo, ang sinasandalan mo dyan, ang militar.
Yes.
At kung ang militar ay nahati, wala kang hindi mo magagawa ang martial law dahil pag nag-declare ka ng martial law, kalahati lang sasama sa'yo o ilan lang sasama sa'yo. Yung iba, tumututol, kakalabanin ka pa. So, it won't work. It really, many people have the impression na naging ganun yung ama ko dahil naisipan niya mag-martial law. Hindi sa ganun. Ang nangyari, inisa-isa niya yan and he had to consolidate his power, the foundations of his power. And you cannot, it is not something that you do by the stroke of a pen. It is really a political exercise by which you bring all the forces allied to you together. Na pag you declare something like martial law, I do not believe that the military is as united or has been as united since the events of '86. The military should really be as one. And it is, I spent a little time in the military, and to see soldiers literally shooting each other is a very painful thing, and that is something that is to be avoided. So if we can avoid the involvement perhaps of soldiers in politics, maybe that would be something. But the way things have happened, the way the history has unfurled itself, is that I would say that the soldiers have perhaps also earned a right to be part of the political process. Now, how they will exercise that right is something that we in the Philippines will have to discuss for ourselves and decide for
You're
ourselves.
not talking naman about a junta.
Dito, malinaw na aware si Marcos sa katotohanan ang mga miyembro ng military ay mga ordinaryong mamamayan din at nirerespeto niya ang kanilang mga individual na pananaw at opinyon, isang bagay na makikita nating ipinapraktis pa rin niya hanggang ngayon.
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. You see, there is an idea, especially from the Western governments, that the civilian authorities over the military should be paramount. I agree with that. But whether or not the military should be allowed to make themselves felt as citizens is perhaps another question that we in this country, paano mo ngayon paatrasin ang RAM sa politika? Hindi na naman sasabihin, let us now suddenly declare that all military people are not allowed to involve themselves in politics. That would be crazy because you just couldn't do it.
Siyempre
They
naman,
are-
dahil at sila
nandyan
botante din.
Hindi lang sa ganun, nandyan na sila. Pinapag-usapan natin si Greg Hunasan kung tatakbo o hindi. Nandyan ang paano mo sasabihin,
Kung
sige,
tumakbo siya, iboboto mo ba siya?
si Greg, depende sa plataforma niya. And so far, sa pinapag-usapan, yung napapag-usapan, he is still reformist. And what he intends to do, what he has said that he would do,
Does it impress you?
it seems to jive with much of my thinking. So I would like to get into it more. I would speak to him about it. But on the face of it, I would say that perhaps we would have much in common.